Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about three savage ways to increase your testosterone. And when I speak, what I mean by savage is I mean three difficult ways, but they have a high return on investment. So the first thing is eating onions, specifically raw onions. I, I know for a fact you don't like eating onions. I even don't like eating onions. But it's shown to increase testosterone by 400% or something like that. It's like, I didn't believe it. But, you know, it works. So, you don't need to eat four onions a day because that's what it makes it get to 400%. But you can just cut small piece and eat it every day. And you can also eat some raw carrots while you're at it because those carrots taste a bit better than the onions. Onions have a lot of benefits, like it has a lot of antioxidants and also reduces your blood pressure, lowers your cholesterol, whatever, the bad cholesterol. The good cholesterol obviously comes from the eggs, which will literally increase your testosterone, and it will also prevent you from prevent the conversion of testosterone to estrogen. So eat raw onions if at your own risk. What I mean by actual risk, the only risk that you're gonna have is it tastes bad. And I'm saying eating specifically raw onions because when you cook the onions, it tastes better, of course, but all the it kind of like some of the good nutrition, the good things there get burnt away when you cook it. So eat raw onions if you want to increase testosterone. That's the first step. The second savage way. Okay, guys, sorry for that. Cut out the video there. Now, the second way is talking to the people that you like, specifically romantically. So, as a man, men are known to be the pursuers in the dating market. So that means they have to make the first move, they have to plan the date, they have to lead and pull from the date. They have to ask the father like if you want to marry the daughter, and women are like the choosers or something like that. So now we all know that when we were in primary school one time, okay, it's kind of what I'm saying is kind of specific, but we all know that we were too scared to talk to our crush, and we were hoping that magically that we one day that that like let's say like an earthquake happens and then you save her from the earthquake, all that nonsense. But I'm just saying we all never approached our crush when we had the chance. When you do that, not only are you not only is there a chance that you might live a happy life with a happy wife, with your new happy wife, but also it increases testosterone because testosterone increases risk-taking behavior. If you the more risks you take, the more good things can happen. Obviously, bad things can happen. The more good things can happen, and also your testosterone increases because the men would back in the day in the survival days. I'm talking about the caveman days. They were all strong. They all had high testosterone, probably above 2,000 nanograms per deciliter or 1,000. So this caused them to take more risks, would hunt more dangerous prey, and which made them reproduce with. Sorry for interruption, guys. So as I was saying, the more testosterone you have, the more risks you'll be willing to take. So if by approaching your crush, it's a very difficult barrier to get past. And I'll tell you exactly how you lead up to that, right? How to because some of you are gonna say, "Oh, I'm too scared" or whatever. That could be your girlfriend, guys. Come on. Like the worst you can say is no. If you're thinking If you're overthinking it and thinking like, oh, people, she might make fun of me, I might get brutally rejected, or she might tell a friend, she might screenshot, whatever, whatever. Because there's a specific way you should do it. The only reason she would do that is if you did it, if you came across in a creepy, needy way. So talking to the girl that you're attracted to is going to increase your testosterone because it's a risk-taking behavior. How do you do it? Now you need to be as indirect as possible in the first few seconds. So you're going to pretty much ask an indirect. You can look in this two ways, right? The bet if you're feeling scared, the first step is to talk to as many people as possible. And I'm talking about like, okay, you start small, right? You talk to your mom, then you talk to your friend, then you talk to the teacher, then you say hi to them. You say like you compliment someone on their what they're wearing. You compliment your friend on what they're wearing, and then eventually you see your crush, and then you feel that's called social lubrication. You feel significantly less fear when you go up to your crush. I know this is a video about increasing testosterone, but I'm just teaching you. This is a way to increase your testosterone by approaching your crush. And then you compliment them. You give them a half-ass compliment, which is not a fully blown compliment, like, oh, I think you look beautiful. It's like, I like your style, I like your look. You know what I mean? What does he like about my look? You know what I mean? Does he like my style? Does he like my hair? What, you know what I mean? It's a half-pass compliment to maintain value, and then your social skills will carry you from there. And I can break this down more in a future video if you guys are down. But I'm giving you like a short steps. Socially warm up, half-ass compliment like, I like your style, I like your look. What do you like about my look? Then is then tell her then you're gonna elaborate what you like the style, like something that you genuinely like. I like your what you're wearing, I like your bandana, I like your hair. You know what I mean? And then eventually after that you you have to look for reciprocation, reciprocation, which pretty much means if she's investing in the conversation. If you go up to your crush and she says, if you say like, I like your look, then she says, or like if she gives like that look like, thanks, you know what I mean, like, thanks, then just walk away. But if she says, oh, thanks, then you can say like, you can ask another indirect question by saying like, do you come around here often? Or what do you think about this? What do you think about the store? Like, what do you recommend I go to get something to drink here, or like, you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? So then, I'm not gonna say too much about this, and then pretty much you're looking for reciprocation, which is she like body language? Like, for example, is she smiling at you? Is she investing in the conversation? If she isn't doing one of those, at least one of those, then you just walk away. And the third thing, now we're gonna go back to testosterone. The third thing is sun tanning, but mainly, listen. If you're worried about getting your too dark in the face, just you can cover your face, of course, with a cloth or a shirt, whatever. And you ideally should stay around there for 30 minutes. Even 20 minutes is fine. And it's not easy. This is why this is literally savage ways, because sitting in the sun is not, it may feel nice, but it's gonna start feeling uncomfortable. But But it's worth it because of it has obviously because of the vitamin D and testosterone that you get from the sun. The plant sits in the sun for the whole day. They do that for food. You can. I'm pretty sure it will do you some good to sit in the sun. So yeah, that was the end of the video. I'm gonna post tomorrow. And also, if you are interested in seeing my course on fitness, basically how to build an aesthetic physique in a short amount of, no, I wouldn't say short amount of time, but it's a detailed and you're not going to regret it. Link in the description. See you guys.